All right, question for you. What happens at your workplace when someone who you don't like has a really good idea? Do you...
That's a tough question.
It's hitting home. It's hitting home. No. Keep going.
Do you ignore the idea? Do you try and steal it for yourself? Or do you swallow your pride and say, look, I don't like you, but I like your thinking? Well, that's the question that MPs were faced with tonight, as one of Parliament's least popular members asked them to vote on an idea that most New Zealanders probably say is a pretty good one. Here's Heather Duplessis-Allan.
What are you going to do with your back pay this year?
My back pay. Spend it.
Paying the mortgage and all of that would be an important part of it.
I haven't quantified what the hell this back pay is, but rest assured it'll disappear down the vortex of many kids.
Almost every year, MPs get a wee Christmas bonus. A little pay rise. Oh, God. Backdated 6 months. Slipped in just before Chrissy when the rest of us are more worried about our Barbies.
Back pay?
What back pay? I haven't received it yet.
You haven't heard about it.
You're going to get it. Oh, come now, guys. It happens virtually annually. Still, it's not huge. Over the last 3 years, the PM pocketed this much and the most junior of MPs this much.
You're in a lose-lose on it, aren't you?
Yeah, so you want the money, but it looks bad.
I wouldn't quite put it that way.
But Brendan Horan reckons it looks bad, so he wanted Parliament to change it. Scrap the Chrissy bonus and instead set the MP's pay before each election and leave it untouched for the full 3-year term.
I don't think any Kiwi minds getting a wage rise, do they? But I'm here to put a stop to it, and so that every New Zealander sees what the payments are, and we end it at that.
Last year, as Christmas was approaching, Kiwi Rail and Solid Energy staff were getting laid off, while MPs were getting paid more. Brendan didn't like that.
I gave my word that I would do something about it, and that's what I'm doing.
Well, that's rich coming from a guy who shouldn't even be here.
Probably unlikely to support anything Brendan's bringing to the Parliament.
Brendan doesn't have too many good ideas, so I'll be surprised if this one is.
Well, it was actually David Farrer's idea first.
Yeah. Look, I can understand that people are reluctant to give this sort of rogue independent MP a win, but I think you have to balance that up against that. It would be hugely popular with the public.
Yeah, why throw this away just because Brendan's not all that popular?
Well, I'm not reasonably unpopular in the House. You haven't been to my house. I'm very popular there.
And you'll be even more popular when you bring home this year's Christmas bonus, Brendan.
OK, so they had the vote 1 hour ago. They asked MPs, do you want us to remove your Christmas bonuses? And how do you think that vote went?
I can have a stab at it, but why don't you tell us?
105 MPs said no thanks, and 15 MPs said yes. There was Brendan plus the Green Party. So they're on probably our heroes tonight, right?
Absolutely. And you've got, this is a piece of genius on the behalf of Horan, because he, you know, he is going to make him hugely popular with the public, and he made all those MPs look like absolute arses.
That's true.
All in one fell swoop. Clever.
He's clever.
His next law changes the 4-day weekend and free back rubs for everyone.
Up for it.
I'm up for that as well. Right.